It was a cartoon. Those weren't actually dwarfs in the movie. They were drawn, okay? So firstly...
They were drawn as dwarfs.
No, that is...
But it's a story about
dwarves.
dwarves.
Well, they shouldn't be called that. They should be called...
They shouldn't be called dwarves.
No, they should be called people with dwarfism.
They shouldn't be called...
What's wrong with being called dwarves?
Nothing, but that's not the correct
That's the story.
Dylan, apparently you're not allowed to call yourself
dwarves.
Apparently, Dylan, you're not allowed to call yourself dwarves, apparently.
Alright, I do believe we're all set to go, so I'll give myself the audio check and then we will get started. Alright, I do believe we're all set to go. There it is. Yeah, let's get my little miniature table turned around so that my mic is facing me. Alright. So, after the previous stream, where we absolutely created not the killing blow that I was hoping for, but certainly a shocker. I gotta hand it to them, so to speak. But wow, having that situation with Kupka and the way it did, it lets us know that there's more to do, and if we're really gonna get the man, it's gonna have to be now, because it seems like that's what we're preparing ourselves for, is a one-way trip to where Kupka is now in order to bring Titan crashing down. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XVI Live. So we're back at the Hideaway here, part 2, and we're going to go ahead and be on our way after we take care of some new side quests. Just to let you guys know before we forge onward, I have rearranged the things, so as I mentioned before, Titan is now in place of Ramuh as far as the third option for various iconic abilities. So I have him with Wind Up and Earth and Fury, and so hopefully that'll go very well. In addition to that, I've also taken upon myself, off camera, I went over to Blackthorn and discovered that he had a new weapon to build. So we went ahead and crafted the Grindstone. So now we have this in our possession. We also got a Hunter's Waistcloth and enhanced it to +2. The Mithril Wristlets are still here. And meanwhile, Breath of Fire Flames of Rebirth still active. Also, I have also spent some of my ability points because we are now moving off of Ramuh. And of course moving on to Titan now. So, in addition to getting those abilities added for Titan, I also, on top of that, added... Oh yeah, wait a minute. I already showed off last time that I added another Limber Break bar, but yeah, all the points are now going onto Titan for the time being. We'll see just how much he can give me, and we'll see if we can't use some more of my points to boost up some of these other abilities that I have in my possession. We'll see how this all unfolds, and I look forward to moving onward. So, let's go ahead and do that because I already have... Oh, hold on. I don't need to be in here. At least not yet. We need to do the side quest first.
Who's this blue blood?
So let's head on over here. Yeah, also, my uncle is downtown as we say hello to Doris.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Uh-oh.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins.
Oh, great.
A cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
I hope you're right.
What if I've got them all killed?
Don't blame yourself. They're doing this because they want to.
Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Well, you are trying to embolden them, but yeah, I'll go look for them.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
Well, it's
That
a
should be
start.
enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
So let's do it. So, past Northreach we go. So we're gonna go over this way. Okay, so the destination is over here.
Slavers don't even...
Let's see what we can come up with. As we prepare to pass through the gates, what awaits us? Well, I do see something that I can get my hands on. A couple of things, actually. I'll be with you in a moment. Oh, just 10 gil. Alright there, Cole.
Cole.
Yeah, I've seen you
Glad you're in one
before.
piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Oh, now something's happened to the runner.
And it looks like you freed the bearers.
But how much longer, though?
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the
Yeah,
carriage?
get what you can.
Goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Let's make sure we can actually live up to the
That's it.
word.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Yeah, don't thank me just yet until we actually save them. I appreciate the sentiment, though. Let's see if we can actually get these people in one piece.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
And we're wasting no time at all, just absolutely going right for the flames. And throwing in the whirlwind. And here comes Earth and Fury now, so that's what that looks like. And while you're in the midst of this confusion, let's just go in and absolutely lay waste. Added with a little bit of limit break too. Show us what you got there, Clive. Make an example of this bruiser. As Gav gets in there, he's standing in for Miss Jill, who is currently in need of recovery while she's still being cursed. Oh, I was about to say, why aren't you doing anything? Well, that's why. And he ultimately did find his way to me. Let's make it happen, everyone. Press you down. Not so nice. I'm so mesmerized by my moves. I'm so mesmerized by my moves that I'm not even realizing I'm taking damage. I should probably just use limit break now. I'm really taking it on the chin currently, and I need an HP boost. Get 13,000 points more. Oh, there we go. That ends it. Yeah, I really made that hard on myself. And we got a bone necklace off him. And that was for those in the carriage.
Who are you?
Oh, there were still 2 left, huh?
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you...
Oh, hi, Cole.
You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
6 of them. Alright, mission accomplished in that regard. So, back over to the hideaway. Let's give the Doris the good news. Yeah, she's the Doris, and don't you forget it. Oh, wait a minute, she's not over at that spot anymore. Yeah, she shifted. Alright then.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Let's go ahead and talk to Doris. Why'd you change
Sid,
your position?
Welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
You're not alone in that.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
Yeah, hi, Cole.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
Yeah.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use.
And so,
Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
yes, indeed.
You will. In time.
And so, we've alleviated that concern. And in so doing, continue to build up our credentials. Breath of Fire, Rising Flames. Oh, I could have sworn I had that already, but apparently not. Alright, I'll take another talisman, sure. Now, there is another side quest available currently. Looks like it'll be over here. So let's open the door and see who this belongs to. We are in the infirmary with Physiker Rodriguez.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodriguez.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and
Oh, new on the scene,
I
huh?
don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover.
Really?
Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way.
In fact, I do as well,
Griping
actually.
about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain.
And we gotta get the
Something
ingredients.
I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Alright then.
Just tell me what you need.
And where to find it.
You'll go. Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria.
Alright.
Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
You got it. Do no harm. Well, we'll try and make that a reality. So, by the looks of it, we gotta go over here. So it's not that far of a trek. Alright then, let's do this. The journey is not that far, at least as the crow flies. But what if I'm about to throw myself off Hawk's
Was
Crack
easy enough
Cliff?
to find. Now for those herbs.
There are enemies nearby, including this agitator hornet. Yeah, we're just buying our time until these agitated hornets really get agitated. Yeah, we'll stack up all that damage. We also have a riled raptor. And also we're throwing out the Titanic block. Yeah, I love that move. The wind-up looks really awesome to use. I'm glad I have it. And now it's your turn. And that takes care of that. Oh, wait a minute, that's my uncle. It's not. Okay, I thought that was... I thought that was Gab. But no, it's my uncle.
I hope it's the right one.
Now that we have what's
Enough
needed.
to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
I hope you're right. Back to the hideaway. Alright, off we go.
Who's this blue blood? One of Sid's associates.
Yeah, it is. Also, I need to be going this way.
I heard you. The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Yeah, so we can give Rodriguez here what he needs, and that it's sufficient for the task at hand. Alright.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Not at all. Here you go.
Only the usual.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine.
Yeah.
Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly.
You'll be fine, man.
I'm sorry. I'm still terrified.
Seems like we're shaking a
Brand is
lot of
more
doubts
than
in our
just
side
ink and
quests
flesh.
this evening.
It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin.
That's what it is.
One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death. And even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a visitor to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Well, you do take your
Curse
Hippocratic
breakers
oath very
lead hard
seriously.
lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Yeah.
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight.
Yeah.
To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre.
So it worked, right?
Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like the people we had to help tonight were people who really were in a lot of self-doubts, but hopefully we've done everything we could to help alleviate it. So now that we've taken care of that, I don't think there are any other quests on the board right now. Let's do a quick sweep of the hideaway. And yep, there are no other green exclamation points, so that means that it is now time for the main event. Meaning we now get to make our way over to the Velcroy Desert and begin pursuing Mr. Hugo Kupka. The Velcroy Desert, a vast and arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dhalmekia since time immemorial. And we're just throwing ourselves in there. So in we go, back to the Dhalmekian Republic, which honestly I had no idea was so close to the hideaway. Yeah, I was expecting it was going to stretch further than that. So yeah, Clive and Torgal and Mr. Uncle.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
We very much have desert-oriented music.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Yeah, let's see how well the three of us get on in 100-degree heat in Riddle of the Sands. Because, yeah, I know for a fact right now that a lot of people in the US especially are dealing with temperatures over 110 Fahrenheit on a daily basis right now.
It's all too easy to lose one's bearings.
So yeah, you definitely have my sympathies. Okay, wow, we did kill all of them. Wow. Talk about a convincing victory there. Scorpions can be damaged. So let's take it to them. Oh, and there's one over here as well. Launch them into the air. We're hitting a whirlwind from a long way away. Yeah, and as the uncle is discussing this, we get the kill and experience level 30.
You and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born.
I see.
You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Oh my.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Well, at least the sand will cushion his fall. In any event, let's forge onward. I'll likely be attacked by the stuff that's over here, or maybe not. As we unwittingly walk over some more items. Or Gil in this case. Looks like the trading post is in here. Yeah, taking shelter from the heat. Was it just... Oh no, it's... Yeah, that was just the trading post, but now we gotta continue beyond that. Yeah, we're gonna wear ourselves out in heat like this.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst.
Yeah, it would.
Drink before we press on?
Yeah, it doesn't take me long to sweat like crazy in heat like that. Yeah, in fact, the uncle's more enthusiastic to get there than I am. Oh, what do you see, Torgal? Is this place abandoned?
Look, there.
Oh, those...
Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
Oh.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn.
I guess we know what to expect then.
Shall we join them?
Yeah, do try to keep it on the down low.
Long and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Yeah, you'll be fine out here in the heat. You can take it. Yeah, let's put up our hoods and walk right on in. So as we arrive at the front door, we're going in. Yeah, these guys aren't afraid to show their faces. Yeah, put the sword away. Only draw it if you need it. Yeah, trying to eavesdrop too.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
And ale.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Yeah, this waitress certainly looks very busy. But I imagine as she climbs the stairs, something is going to go awry. They wouldn't keep the camera on her for this long. So as she goes over there, and someone else is changing rooms. Who might you be? Oh, wait a minute. And also, we're so close to Joshua and we have no idea.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
Who else could?
We must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yeah, come on, Yote.
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine.
Yeah,
I'll
because
fetch
you
you
need...
some water.
You're not going to be in much of health if you don't even do that. Remember, you got a raging beast been inside of you now for 5 years. And he wants out. So... So as Yote makes her way downstairs... I guess we're gonna reunite with the boys. Of course, Clive and the uncle will have no idea what's going on. They'll be completely oblivious. Drink up, gentlemen.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Who's now without hands?
That'll be Cooker, then.
Yeah, too loud.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you tipped your hand, Uncle. Now we have to have a brawl inside the restaurant.
Uncle? Sorry.
Yeah, keep it at the ready. Meanwhile... Yeah, Yote's gonna make a run for it to try and warn Joshua that things are gonna go sour.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
It's not for you, though. But yeah, you'll come over, have a look, and see that thing's about to get pretty nasty. Hey Elizabeth, welcome to stream. Glad to have you with us.
Strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
I have enough of an hour or two as it is.
Friend.
What are you doing? I guess you'll get as much of the food and drink as you can and then say, okay, I'm done.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Yeah. I'll take care of these four. Don't worry, I'll be cheering on you. I'm cheering you on from here. Go. Let's open things up with some very impressive fireworks. And I'll bring it over here. And now it's your turn. Bring him in and bring the pain. Yeah, he's not standing a chance. I'm just juggling the crap out of him. Yeah, sorry about the mess. We didn't want it to come like to this. Seriously, we didn't. Yeah, you can come out. You're gonna have to pay for the extra food and whatnot.
For your trouble.
I worry that he's drunk now.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Meanwhile, with Yote having borne witness to everything, she knows what she's got to go do. Yeah, I think we're gonna jump out.
Now's our chance.
Yeah, we're going out through the window. Come on, Joshua.
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but you're not. Take my hand, and let's go. We have got to get him a mode of transportation. It isn't safe for him to be walking like that. And in the meantime... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Ultima is... Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Yeah. He knows what that means. And Clive, I hate to break it to you, but you're about to go where he just was. You just missed him. And unfortunately, I don't think he's going to leave you a parting gift this time. Yeah, he ate as much as he could and then he bolted.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Back on the road. So, after that debacle, welcome back, Torgal. Are we still gonna make our inadvertently make our presence known in the marketplace? Yeah.
Where are you?
Trying to stay away from you.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
That means we get to shatter another crystal. Before we do, though. Yeah, the gate is under heavy guard.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang.
Unless...
It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
And whose fault was
By God,
that?
then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
Let's hope you're right.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Then let's do that. Alright. Quest destination nearby. So obviously we are not going to go to the front door. But maybe someone like this traveling trader can help us.
Anything I can help you with, traveler?
Yes, indeed.
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Well, at least we have a bit of a lead. Meanwhile, over here, with this stall holder.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Well,
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't
Briar's
find a
Kiss,
smithy this
huh?
side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past you, Uncle. But sometimes the kids can surprise
I
you.
want to play with the crystal. How many times do I
Alright, he's at the end of the dock. Hello there. Or maybe you can guide me to that person?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Yes, indeed. And so now back another 40 or so back this direction.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep...
Alright, Miss Ferda.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am.
Also, that's a
Can
guy.
I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Alright, Bordello it is. And it's over this way.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
As far as I think he trusts us, yeah.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Oh, we've attracted the wrong kind of attention.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
You got it all wrong, dude. But hey, whatever. If this is what it takes to get you guys to calm down, then that's how we'll go about this. Yeah, and I'm even uprooting stuff too. Jeez, I think I got you in the gut, man. Pretty convincingly, I might add. Yeah, this was your first mistake. Getting the wrong ideas in your head. If you're her bodyguards, then I'm afraid I got bad news. Because here comes the whirlwind. Let's have fun with these guys, shall we? Oh man, this is so epic. We are definitely proving ourselves to be quite the aerial ace. And now you get to be juggled around face first as you get knocked out. Keep on adding to that tally. Now we're over 60,000 gil. So, do we understand each other now? Hey, you.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Do we pass?
No one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Yeah, Ferda. You
Your
got
skill with the blade
explanations
is rare
to do.
indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
And don't try anything
To the
sneaky.
Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
The Lock of Leisure. So, something tells me it's a house of ill repute, as it were.
Fresh bread.
Yeah, something tells me it's like over in Northreach with the Dame. And so...
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
So is a man
It was an
masquerading
easy
as a woman
mistake to
then.
make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Yeah.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid II?
I won't waste your time.
No.
I need passage through the south gate.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
Money.
Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing.
So what do we do?
I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way.
Yeah, I imagine we're gonna be forced, huh?
Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Don't worry,
Why,
these aren't the
you-
droids you're looking for. They're not the droids we're looking for.
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
Yeah. Gotta start from square one, right?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
Within reason.
Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
And so...
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
You got any
We might
better
as well
ideas?
hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
I said good day!
Trouble! If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Well, we would have found out anyway through the quest objective
It
pointing us
will
in the
be
right
easy.
direction.
Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play.
Why do I
Let
doubt
us
that?
divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Good luck, Uncle. Let's do this. Alright, here we go.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Clearly not. So if we go over this way outside of town, it says quest destination is nearby. Maybe find it over here, possibly, or not considered outside of the objective now. Okay. Oh, it's over here. All right. Yeah, you're the person I need to speak to.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Nope. Clearly not. So let's go back into town. Possibly cross over and find our next quest objective right over here.
Do you have a moment?
Hello.
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Yeah, you keep that chocobo well fed and well shaded if you can. Then over here, we have this young lady.
What can I do
And
for
her
you,
friend.
soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Actually, no.
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't get stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I didn't even know that they were even around.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
Also, this is a beautiful view of this river.
Learned anything of use?
Jeez,
They'll probably be back at the
hey,
inn
now you've got some competition over here.
Needed to a silken softness.
The finest fabrics, fresh
Find Byron. Yeah, I gotta find my uncle. And yeah, I was trying to remember his name, and yeah, it's Byron. For some reason, I thought it was something else. Hello.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Sorry.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But what?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Yeah, sorry about the mess. I mean, hey, they wanted to pick a fight with us. Let's get that perfectly clear.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Now, where's the door that we need to open? Was it this one? No, that's closed. Okay, yeah, we had to come over here to trigger cutscene. Oh, jeez.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
Oh, you're trying to bribe them.
By the sands. That's a black pearl. One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
Where exactly? Yeah, I'll need to keep a close eye on them. Yeah, he's trying to bribe them. So, yeah, as the guard goes off, let's go and speak with Uncle Byron.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. one cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
And you did?
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
Only
A small
500,000?
price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
So it looks like both of our directions worked.
Then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
It still could be.
It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Why do I get the feeling it won't be that easy?
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
440 away, huh?
Perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course. Jinx. Yeah. Let's do this then. Oh, hold on. Read, okay. Genuine cactar needles imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing. Why do they need to be imported if we're already in a desert? Yeah, I feel like that's a question that needs an answer. Alright then, out of town we go. And into undoubtedly what will be a trap. Question is, where is the nearest bridge?
Gil for a measly
Yeah, how do we cross this bridge then? Because it doesn't look like it'll be as easy as I was expecting. Oh. Well, I guess we've revealed that on the map now. Yeah, we can't go that way, obviously.
wax candle as a future family heirloom. Lights and pots.
Do you think they'll be
So how do we find the out?
Fresh bread.
Juiciest meat.
The most fragrant herbs.
My carpets.
Maybe through here? Yeah, through here. Took us a while, but we found it. Yeah, if we use this as our way out, we wouldn't need to worry about the guard gates. Then again, I guess there's a very specific path that only can be taken on that path that's being guarded, which forces us to go over this way. And we have to go around this rock formation in order to get what we need. Hey there, Bubba. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, maybe we gotta go into here. Or maybe not, no. For a moment, it looked like it was gonna be a tunnel. But nope, that's no tunnel. So we'll continue on and make our way down into here. Around the corner, and yeah, I see a big suspicious canyon. Well, it's one more day up in the canyon, and it's one more night in Hollywood. I haven't heard that song in so many years.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Well, there it is. Crates in all their glory.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
You took that into consideration.
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us.
Who are we buying
You're
from?
buying from them.
Oh.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord.
Oh, jeez.
But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
So now you have to buy them off of those guys?
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business.
Nope, we're here to cause chaos.
Kill them both!
So, let's do just that. Go! Let's show them what we can do. Yeah, that's a lot of burning people. Yeah, it's not over yet, because more are on the scene. And I did see someone casting Cure. Problem is, we need to find who it is. The chaplain is responsible. Now it's your turn. It looks like you're the last one left. Or maybe not. Yeah, they're using the sands as camouflage. I use that tall grass as their cover. Oh, there's round 3. Well then, come on over. And I shall oblige you. You also have a feral chocobo in your ranks. Whoa! Gouge times 45. Well, it helped that 3 of them were getting hit at the same time. That certainly helps. Now for the other chocobo that they have under their control. That's. Add that all up.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Depends on who you ask.
Greybeard, you were magnificent.
Oh, hello
That
there.
was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
You have to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
For now.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army.
Nope.
Until you two came along, that is.
Yeah, now he'll help himself to the crystals. I hope you enjoy them because they're not going to be lasting much longer.
Get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Sure. And so, back in town.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that
Clive.
point yet, until now.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not?
That's correct.
To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
So you bribed them.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
I guess so.
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
And don't you forget it.
Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double them!
Here, wear this.
Oh, I get another new trinket to wear. Seal obtained. You accept the Desert Rose from New Boar.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
I guess so. Yeah, we don't have carrier pigeons, so we use owls. Message sent and delivered. Yeah, that was creepy the way the owl's eyes lit up like that.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive?
You should.
So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Yeah, we can even shake on it. And so...
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Indeed. Quest completes. And there we go. Add another 300 experience points, 800 more gil. Add to our credibility. Slowly but surely, we're making it happen. Make for Drake's Fang. Well,
Is it true what I'm hearing?
we'll go ahead and do that, but I also am noticing that there are now more side quests popping up in towns. So, because I'm worried that it's going to take a long time to get through Drake's Fang, I'm thinking it might make more sense to unlock Drake's access to Drake's Fang first, and then we will start doing side quests for the remainder of the evening and possibly do a few hunts. So this gate is now officially open, and we are officially on our way.
Ah, I'm not too late.
Oh.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret.
We're listening.
Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days.
Uh-oh.
I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
Indeed.
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
I guess we can do that.
I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
Sure.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
We make it up as we go along. And with that, for real this time.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
And looks like those springs are actually dried up salts, from what I can tell. Which would explain the baths. As we run over this way, we see some more possible oasis, more greenery. We have found the path that should lead us to where we need to go. Across this bridge. In a place called the Jaw. Go ahead and make our way to where Drake's Fang is. Jaw obelisk activated.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Ready to wipe another crystal off the map.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
What's on your mind?
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
Oh, for blowing your cover? Yeah.
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed.
I don't think so.
However,
no. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
And justified.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew.
Oh, come on. Hug it out, you two.
Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
Yes, indeed.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
Let's hope so.
You can regale me too, Torgal.
Take care there, Lord Byron. Thank you for being such an awesome uncle.
For you, Kupka.
And so, that brings us to the next destination. But of course, we also have new side quests to go ahead and take on. So we got them here in the Dawnmel Inn. I believe there were some others as well. Actually, no, but there are some other things that I also want to take care of as well. Because obviously this is going to take an entire streaming of itself to do. So we're going to go ahead and double back. And we'll see how we can help out here at the Dawnmel Inn.
I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpet.
The most
Alright, let's see who needs some help.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Let's meet
Everything I've worked
the
for.
bathhouse owner, Xavier, not Xavier.
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
So what's happening?
You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
Yeah.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Terraces, huh?
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the
The
way.
smell of sulfur, huh?
These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Well, this guy certainly knows how to be overdramatic. Let's see what we can discover.
Hanging lanterns, keep it up.
So it looks like we gotta go around the lake.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
I wanna play with the crystal, huh? Well, once we go out through the main gate, let's see if we can't find a path to this place. Ooh, we could, but we might need to go a little ways around. Yeah, I can't pull myself up there.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now.
Let's see how many options as far as split paths are concerned it takes to find the one that it takes to get us to where we need to be.
What the hell are those things?
Jeez, can't go over there either. Yeah, Come on, game. I see what the reason is. Just let me get there. Because, yeah, we're basically heading in the direction of the jaw now. Here's door number 3. And now we're where we're supposed to be. Let's go ahead and deal with these bombs.
By the flames.
And there are a lot of them. Holy cow. Well, bath bombs. Oh, that's ingenious. Yeah, we lit the candles. Now let's blow the candles out. Yeah, holy cow. Bath bombs. You certainly got me to laugh, that's for sure. Yeah, I highly doubt these are the kinds of bath bombs we would want to have in our baths. Yeah, I'm getting hit from both sides right now. Let's take them all out. Ooh, right in the face. Almost got you. Oh, there's more coming. Oh! Yeah, you're a blue one. Yeah, we're switching things up somewhat. Alright. Yeah, also, I'm finding myself getting hit harder than I was expecting. Nonetheless, we will make use of the limit break. Push ourselves as far as we can. Ooh. Yeah, we're just chasing you to the ends of the earth. My hands are cramping. Alright, I think we got it. I think we got the big one, but now we gotta get everything else. Oh, hello there. Yeah, it's to take the other one away. You're in there somewhere. I mean, you're lit up. How can we not see you? Down we go together. Ooh, nice little rack up there.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Well, let's hope you're right about that. You know, we'll use the obelisk to get there faster.
Well, this is no good.
Alright, away we go.
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken softness.
Needed to a silken softness like eating a cloud with a crust, huh? Alright, Xaver.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
Thankfully.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Yeah, let's tell you exactly what we found.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something due to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks.
Thank you.
Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Well, thank goodness for that. Let's add that to the list. Keep on accumulating. Breath of the Inferno Ignition gets given to us, as well as Scarletites. I imagine this will come in handy later. Okay. Was there another... Yes, there is one over here.
Light, meat, and dark. Fresh from the grill. It would make the finest fabric.
So, let's see... Oh. Guess who we're paying a visit to? Yeah, we're paying a visit to Lubor, but this time to his apprentice, Sava.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
That's right.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice.
How many apprentices does he have?
If I don't pass this test, maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
Maybe.
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Yeah, I could give you a hand.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before.
Oh, great.
And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle.
Ask the man himself.
We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck to us
Let's
both.
hope that someone says something useful.
I hope so too. Alright, away we go. So he goes on his quest. I will go on mine.
Take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Okay, so we're going this way. Speaking with a flesher.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Or something.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Indeed. Just like keeping a sword sharp. Oh. And apparently we have a bearer who's using his abilities to cook the meat, maybe? Can't really tell from this perspective, but he is doing something. Now, where's the second person I need to speak to? It says it's nearby.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Let's see if you stay a little longer next time. Won't you come and play, handsome?
Yeah, the second one may be a little trickier.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Kazal greens. An end, my price.
Yeah, let's hope we can find it. Yeah, check also see if any doors need to be opened. Right, yeah, we don't need to talk to Zaber again.
Just look at the detail. Sweet incense.
Yeah, the second one's proven to be more of a challenge. We are considered to be in the general area. So might as well check all the various spots we can. Okay, now we're considered outside it. Yeah, this is a pretty substantial quest objective circle. Oh, hello. 15 chunks of Warbright. Okay, so yeah, this is where we already were.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Yeah, it's the person we need to speak to on a higher level. Okay, yeah, we already read that.
I need to drink. You're going to drink my pockets.
Alright, now we're outside again.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have bright.
Ooh, yeah, this second person's not so easy to find.
Like eating a cloud with a crust.
Yeah, we spoke with you first. Yeah, help me, if you're still watching, guys, help me keep a lookout for where person number 2 could be located.
Silver platters, hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your...
Oh, here it is. Yeah, you are quite a ways out, Mr. Hunter.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Too bad.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
I guess.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I
Yeah.
did.
How much can that really convey the spirit of Dalawill?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
That's how big the question will be for us when we get back to Sava. Hopefully, he can speak with the cooks. He's got his own sufficient answer.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Slow down, big boy.
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy, and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully.
He certainly does.
No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
Aside from the Forge Master.
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
You know, a lady who knows her metal. Almost sounds like Hananza in Final Fantasy XIV, but obviously that's not her. So in order to find this lady, we're gonna have to leave town and go quite a bit of distance out. So what will we find when we meet this person of interest? So at least we kind of have an idea of where we're going. Hopefully there's a way across the river. We need to double back if necessary. Oh, hello. Well, then we'll fight you, I guess. Oh, hello. And now, yeah, your friend had ended up being friendly fire. And now, trying to blow people away while we're fighting this scorpion. And then it gets sucked in. Oh, look at me go. Oh, now we got more coming. Look at all the damage we're causing on these things. Alright, that's that. That's a lot of sharp fangs. I mean a lot of sharp fangs. And I don't think we can jump over, or maybe we can, or no we can't. Yeah, or maybe we can, or no we can't. I mean, it was worth a shot. So if we come over further... Thing is, I don't see a bridge. Yeah, I probably need to... Or maybe we can come over here. Ah, no, they won't let me hop, skip, and jump over. Crap. Alright, then. Yeah, and the person I need to find is over there, so we'll just go back to the obelisk. Yeah, I was really hoping for a bridge, but no. I am afforded no such luxury.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
So if we go this way, let's try going on this path. Okay, so yeah, now I'm going the correct direction, I guess. Yeah, you run up that hill. Just like Kate Bush. Yeah, this is indeed the way to go. So basically, we're going back to the trader's post. Excuse us, gentlemen, and your chocobo. Alright. Where's this lady who knows her stuff? How about right over here? Oh, no, Stavo's already here, too.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash.
What's on your mind, Clive?
Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell. That must be it. I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me. But...
Find you some limestone?
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now.
No, of course not.
Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
I guess.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Alright then, we know what we're doing.
Crush it up, or just...
Or where we're going.
throw it in the furnace.
So yeah, we obviously have to go back to the opposite side, so we'll go back to the inn. And no, there.
This is no good.
Turns out that wasn't the case.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets.
The most fragrant herbs and
Okay, let's do this.
made from the stoutest stoneware. Sweet incense.
So back across the river again, or back through the gate again,
We should
rather.
get going soon.
And so this time it looks like we'll only have to turn at the first spot. So let's pick up a few loose rocks. Alright, there we go.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Let's hope so. So, back into town. Yeah, we've had quite a little journey here in the Dominican Republic, haven't we?
Silver platters. Plates and pots.
Fresh bread.
The juiciest meat.
Let's make sure that it all works out for Mr. Sava.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
Yeah, let's hope it is.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Moment of truth. Just have to have some time to let him do his thing. Looks more like an arrowhead.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
I hope you're right.
That sounds like my cue. And just
Oh,
as well.
hi there.
I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
Oh, man.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
A lot.
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you.
Well, at least we accomplished that.
I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
And he's still so young.
Congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
I wouldn't say that.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
It'll be really nothing more than a memento, but sure, I'd appreciate that. And so there we go. And we got a goblin coin. And so that takes care of side quests for the Dalimil Inn. And looks like we've got everything cleared, which means all we'll do is confirm one more time that, yeah, all is clear over here, which means we know where we go when the next stream comes around, because we are approaching 2 hours, but hey, that's been a pretty decent journey to get to this point, and knowing now we can get ourselves a bit of a breather and then really load up for the big show next time on Thursday. Because now we have an opportunity to make our way to Drake's Fang, and we will once and for all, hopefully, be able to put Hugo Kupka down, because we have his Titan essence, but of course, we haven't seen the man in a battle where he does turn into Titan, but can I actually get the opportunity to turn into a Freet? We will know that when I join you guys next time. So, yeah, just in time for the ending. But hey, hopefully you'll be able to be with us on Thursday to see how it all unfolds. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XVI Live. See you back here on Thursday when we go to Drake's Fang and deal with Hugo Kupka once and for all, because, well and truly this time, there is no turning back. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.